Hey, Jody. Hi. Hey, Sky. How are you? Right, just give me a second. There's a few more people that are meant to be coming on. Just give it a few minutes.
Lisa, just to let you know, unfortunately, I'm actually looking after somebody at the moment and I'm in the middle of cooking dinner, but I've got my laptop in front of me, so I'm going to be watching. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Thank you.
Perfect. No worries at all.
I've got the screen right in front of me, so I am listening.
Yeah, perfect. No, that's all right. Just give me a few more minutes. I'm just going to
wait. No problem.
I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to jump on.
Thank you.
And then I'll get started. It should have a replay as well. So I'll be putting it back in the group. It was supposed to be going live, but I don't know if it is. Hey, Beck. And you can ask questions through the chat as well, guys. But I will give you a chance to ask me any questions at the end. All right, we'll start in a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You can walk?
I could just. I had to go back downstairs to get something out of the car, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to feel this one.
Yeah, you're going to be feeling good tomorrow.
Yay. As long as I can, squat to go to the toilet, that's all.
Well, I can't promise that you'll be able to do that tomorrow. Have you got walls? As long as you've got a wall.
Grabbing on the side.
Yeah.
I'll put my camera on.
Guys. Oh no, there's Beck. All right, we're going to get started. So basically, what I'm going to go through with you all tonight is just basically how the whole system, the whole challenge works within the Facebook group. So I'm basically going to be putting together, so I've got like meal plans. I don't know if anyone's had a look yet, but I've basically got meal plans and exercise. Well, I haven't actually put the exercise plans in yet. I'm going to be putting them in on Sunday. So you'll just have to wait a couple of days. I'm still working on a little bit of that. But tonight what I'll do is I'm just going to show you how to basically go through the files and how to set yourself up over the weekend, because we're starting on Monday. So it means that we need to prepare over the weekend to really make this successful. And because organization is key. So that's all it comes down to. Once you're organized, then that's going to help you be successful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen, and I'll just try to admit everyone in because I've still got more people coming in. All right, so I'm just going to share my screen with everyone. Okay. All right, so basically, guys, everything, so everyone has obviously joined the VIP group. This is where it all is. Okay. So within, underneath the word more, you'll have files. Okay. So everything for the challenge is going to be in the files section. So I've already started putting stuff on there. Okay. So not everything on there, but we've got like different recipes and what have you. On Sunday, I will actually be putting, the body weight training calendar. So you're going to have a training calendar, and I'm giving you a bonus week. Okay, so it's a 21-day challenge. So I'll be active within the group for the 21 days, but I've decided that I might as well make it like a 4-week sort of challenge rather than just doing the 21 days. You'll even see better results, but if you only want to commit to the 21 days, that is fine as well. But there is a bonus week as well. So so that will be in on Sunday. So what we've got at the moment is you'll see I've got different recipe packs. Okay, so and within the recipe packs, so I'll just open one up. So you've got like week 1. Because we're actually going to be doing calorie counting, and I'll explain a little bit more of that to you in a moment. So, okay, so you should be able to just click on the PDF and then you should be able to open it. And you love it when your computer's really slow. All right, so this is week 1. So you don't have to go by all of the recipes that I recommended for each week, because I know that not everyone's going to like everything. So you can basically select your own meals. The great thing about all of these meals, they're all calorie counted and you can scan them. So for week 1, right, this has got so you've got like 15 different recipes, and then you've got your weekly meal planner. Okay, so you've got this is just an idea. And like I said, you don't have to go by it. You can literally just pick and choose what you like from all the different recipe packs. Has everyone got the 5 ingredient recipe pack as well? Has everyone downloaded that one? Because there's lots of really quick and easy recipes in that one. So this is just a sample. So this is week 1. So as you can see, so you've got your breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. Now, if you're setting up your own menu planner, what I want you to do is I want you to put in your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner, and see how many calories you've got left to decide what snacks you're going to put in. Okay, so this has got shopping list. So this has got absolutely everything for this particular one. So, and then as you can see, every single one has got the scanner, the barcode in there. So you can scan that into MyFitnessPal. Okay, so it just takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. So if you're making it to the recipe, it'll be pretty much like spot on. Okay. So that's just a sample. But if you want to do your own thing, which is totally fine, because like I said, you're not necessarily going to like all of the food that I have suggested. So if you go into files again, you've got a, where is it? So it's a meal prep guide. Okay. So at the base of this one, I think the last page, it has got a blank recipe menu planner. Come on, open up. Okay, so this has just got some information for you about how much food you should have. I basically I would actually have more vegetables. It says like 1 to 2 fists. I like say have half a plate of vegetables or even more. Like always think of eating an abundant amount of vegetables. Okay, so lots of greens. I mean, also like your cauliflower and what have you. Just really you can really load the plate up and be much more satiated by eating a lot of vegetables. Okay, so anyway, this got bit of information throughout it, but then at the bottom, I think the last page, a few more recipes in there. So you can do your shopping list, which I think is really cool. Okay, so you can have your vegetables and fruit, protein and everything. So you can really plan it. And like I said, it's all about being organized. And then you've got a blank weekly meal planner. So you can just write in what you want, and you might end up doing it the first week, and you might just want to stick to that, because we want to make it easy. Want to make it easy for ourselves, okay? Because we're going to be much more successful if we make it easy. And there's different meals within the planner that you can bulk make as well. So that's another thing that I highly recommend everyone does, is they do a whole heap of like bulk cooking. So some of the things like this sort of food, like that freezes really well. Okay, so think about preparing and being organized, okay, because this is basically what it's all about, is being organized. And I want you all to get your grocery shopping done this weekend. As I said, and I'm just going to keep on saying it, is organization is key. Okay, so this is going to help you reach your goals if you're organized. It's just like with anything really in life. It doesn't just have to be with, you know, weight loss or getting healthy. Anything, if you've got a, excuse me for a sec, if you've got a goal of, you need to be prepared for it. You need to be organized. You can't just like wake up in the morning and expect that you're going to be able to do it without any preparation. Okay, so just think about being organized. Okay, so do your grocery shopping this weekend. Okay, it needs to be done by Sunday night. All right, so the other thing that I want you to do, and I think I have put it in here in the files again. I won't open it up, but I want you to all, if you're not using MyFitnessPal, to track your calories on MyFitnessPal. Now, you don't have to track your calories forever, but it's just a really good educational tool for you to actually see what you are actually consuming, because a lot of people you just don't know how many calories are in certain foods. And this is just, yeah, it just teaches you basically how to eat properly. And then, you know, later on you can just eyeball it. You don't have to be weighing things. So that's another recommendation, is to actually get yourself some kitchen scales as well. Because if we really want to do this, we want to do it properly, okay? And we just want to focus on the 3 weeks, and you can make some huge changes and some huge habit changes in that short amount of time. So for the women, we're going to be looking, depending on how much movement is involved in your life. So you can do, like, you can work it out on MyFitnessPal. But for the women, if we're trying to lose weight, we want to be looking at about 1,400 to 1,500 calories. And then with this sort of training, and for the guys, about 18 to 2,000. Again, it really depends on your level of activity though. So, but like I said, MyFitnessPal will help you work that out. And if you need any guidance, just shout out to me. But what we also want to be doing is we want to be taking some measurements. Now, the most important area, and the area that you're really going to notice dropping if you're trying to lose weight, is you're going to notice it around your waist, okay? And the best area to actually measure around is around where your belly button is, because your belly button doesn't move. So, well, it shouldn't. So this is the best area to be to be measuring. And if you'd like to, you can do around your thighs, hips and arms, but that's up to you. Okay, so some people are going to be like, I'm not really that fussed about my arms, but some people might be fussed about it. So they're the 4 areas the 4 main areas that I would normally measure. Okay, and also weigh yourself, but just remember, it's not, the scales don't mean everything. Okay, we have fluid retention. There's different influences that can affect our weight. So weighing ourselves on the scales isn't the be all and end all. Okay, but you can still use it as a bit of a guide, but don't focus on it too much, okay? Think about your measurements or think about your clothing. Like, you know, it's always a good goal to fit into those skinny jeans. So another thing that I would recommend as well is take a photo of yourself if you want to. So you can do like a few different angled photos. So you might be one from the front and one from the side, one from the back. If you want to, you don't have to go to this much trouble, but that's just another thing that you can do as well, because you can see, like, if you drop, you know, 5 kilos or something, you're going to really notice that in a photo. And another thing that I really want everyone to do to make this challenge really, really interactive is take photos. Okay, so take photos like when you've done your shopping and post it. Take photos of your meals. Like, we want to get excited and see what everyone else is doing. If we can see that everyone else is doing it, then it helps motivate us all. So, and we'll just all be much more engaged in it. And also, like with your training, I mean, you don't have to be fully taking photos while you're training, but maybe after you've done a session, or, you know, or it could be like a photo of your shoe before you're about to train, or, you know, anything like that. We just want everyone to get involved and to feel motivated and feel inspired by everyone else that's also part of the challenge. Because it's so much more fun when you've got a community of people, and we've got 107 people in this group already. And hopefully by Sunday there'll be more. My recommendation is, if you haven't invited anyone yet, invite at least 5 to 10 people, okay? So just invite them along. I'm going to keep it open until Sunday, especially for, you know, for those in Sydney with our extended lockdown. I think that this could be very helpful to a lot of people, especially now that the gyms are closed. You can only have 2 people now training at the max together outside. So, you know, I've had like a few people messaging me today with the latest news, with everything being, you know, really locked down now. So I think this is just good for people's mental health as well. So you don't actually have to be doing this to lose weight. Okay, so you can invite friends along that maybe just need you know, some energy, okay, and basically something to do in their lives while this lockdown's happening. So I would encourage you all to invite 5 to 10 people, because it's going to be, you know, and just the more people, the merrier it is, and you just have more support and you'll feel more motivated. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was, so also I want you all to like celebrate your wins, okay? So even if you think it's, actually just wait one sec. I'm just gonna stop sharing. So even if you don't think, you know, it might be that you haven't eaten chocolate today, you know, like that's a win for some people. Like some people they might be drinking wine every day. So it's going to be different. Yeah, I definitely feel like a wine tonight. I'm going to have a couple of drinks this weekend. It's my husband's birthday tomorrow. So I will be having a couple of drinks. There he is. Because we're going to have games and drinks tomorrow because there's not much else we can do. I digress. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so if there's, you know, we all have, I suppose, habits that we get into, and if we can kick those habits and we can share it with the group that, you know, we're suddenly eating like a whole plate of greens and we don't usually eat greens, you know, let's celebrate it. And just when you've done your workout, like say that you've done the workout, and let's make a really big deal out of it and really show a lot of love and support to everyone, because the more supportive we are and the more loving we are to everybody, the better the results will be. So let's celebrate our wins, okay? And we've got some really exciting challenges. So it's just going to be like little challenges that I'm going to be doing weekly, maybe even a couple a week. I haven't even worked that out yet, but I've got like a few which I've worked out. So stay tuned for the different challenges. So there's going to be prizes that can be won. So, and there's also just going to be just lots of fun stuff, okay? And I just want everyone to get involved with it, okay? And that's about it. So I don't think I've missed anything. No, I think that's basically it. Now, does anybody have any questions? Because you can jump on or you can put it no. You can either put it in the chat or you can jump on. You can literally just unmute yourself.
I just have one question. The plans that you've designed, does that generally equal about 1,400 calories?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah. So if you just still measure it all though, and just to make sure, so it's around about that 1,400. So if it's a guy, he's going to have to probably eat a little bit more. Yeah, so that is my recommendation, but just have a little look. They are around about that 1,400. So yeah, so it's a bit of a, because it's like it's a general sort of challenge. It's not exactly 1,400. So just have a look at them, and you can work it out from there. But like I said, it's easy to scan. You can have a look and work out your calories per day, and you can organize that through your meal planner.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anyone else have any questions? Nope. Okay then, so everyone's ready to rock. So what do we, just type in the comments box. So what are we going to do? What's the first thing we're going to be doing this weekend? Jump in the chat. Yay, yes, food shopping, Marie. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of who that is, but a family Apple phone shopping. Yeah, shopping, yes. Good, everyone's listening, shopping and cooking. Yep, what I can do in advance, exactly right. Some bulk cooking is perfect. So the more organized we are, the more successful we're going to be. Okay. All right. Anyone else got any other questions? If not, and look, I'm going to be here with you throughout the whole challenge. So if you do have any questions at any time, you can either put it in the group and I'll answer it. Like, first of all, if you're comfortable, put it in the group because other people might have the same question. So just pop that in the group and I'll be checking all the time. Or if there's something that you want to ask privately, please feel free to inbox me. Okay, guys? All right, amazing. All right, so let's have fun. And make sure that you all invite another 5 to 10 people, okay? We want to make this big. All right. All right. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for your time and stay tuned. So I'm going to be telling you the first challenge on Sunday night. Okay? So stay tuned. All right, guys. Have an amazing weekend. Well, even if probably half of us are in lockdown, but
Thank you.
Enjoy yourselves.
Good night.
Enjoy your downtime.
Thanks, Lise.
You're very welcome.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks so much. Very exciting. Thank you.
Bye, Lee.
What are you doing?
Hello. Say bye, Lisa.
Hi.
Say bye.
Hi, beautiful. You gonna say bye? What have you got?
Gosh, play on Daddy's phone.
Oh, so lucky.
SpongeBob.
Oh, wow. You're very lucky.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Bye. All right. Bye. Bye. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks, everyone. Bye.